Call Jono Naylor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's a pleasure to rise and take a short call on this. This is good, sensible policy that is responding to an ever-changing world. As we've just heard from the previous speaker, there were very good reasons to reduce it from 10 to 5 years, but now that it's able for us to extend it back out to 10 years again, it makes a lot of sense. And I think for a significant number of New Zealanders, this will be very much welcome news. While some people may get to use their passport every year for a holiday, I know for many New Zealanders, actually an overseas trip is something that perhaps might only happen every 5 or 6 or 7 years. And for those people, perhaps to have to go to the expense of getting a passport only to find that the very next time they want to go overseas, it has expired, it certainly would add a fair amount of cost to them for their overseas trip, which isn't going to occur very often. And so technology has moved forward, as again other speakers have referred to. We've got sort of the smart gate ability with our new passports and that kind of thing. Now, for anyone who was consider perhaps extending the length of passports for people under the age of 16, there's clearly really good reasons why we wouldn't do that. And I know I experienced that a little bit myself earlier in the year when we went to go through the smart gate with my two boys, and both of them weren't actually able to go through. They weren't able to go through the smart gate because their faces had changed through their teenage years to a significant level that actually the face recognition software didn't recognise them. And so, given how quickly young people can change, it's obviously clear. Interestingly enough, though, that it still accepted me, even though I had considerably less hair than last time my passport photo had been taken. So it's obviously able to accommodate some things like that, but just obviously not some of the changes that young people will have as they go through those early phases of life. So, Mr. Speaker, absolutely pleased to be able to see, as I said, good, sensible policy coming through, good, practical responses, and an ability to provide good services for New Zealanders with regard to their passports, and I commend this bill to the House.
Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Ruth Dyson.
Mr. Speaker, it's become an increasing habit in this Parliament to conclude on a Thursday afternoon with bills that we all agree on, and I think it's a nice way for us to leave the Parliament, but I look forward even more to next Tuesday afternoon when we'll be debating perhaps more contentious subjects. I'm really pleased to be supporting this bill. It's been a long time in coming, but I'm very pleased that the Select Committee who dealt with it, which is the committee I have the privilege of chairing, was able to do so in a pretty efficient manner, and not only are we reporting it back in good time, but we're also recommending that the implementation date be